Hey guys, we're going to talk about Beth Lynn Barr. Hi guys, Victoria Paxton here. Thanks for stopping back by my YouTube channel. Say hello to the High Pony. So let's get into it. Like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Okay. So this is a crime that shocked the community and the whole region when a 6-year-old girl was swiped right off the street while walking home from school. 2 years later, her body was found in a shallow grave. It's like 44 years later, and no one's been charged with her death. November 23rd, 1977, Donna Barr's life was changed forever when her 6-year-old daughter didn't make it home from early dismissal from school. The first grader made the 10-minute walk home with a friend on most days, but this particular day, her friend got picked up by her mother and Beth walked home. An elderly neighbor reported seeing Beth talking to a man in a car just blocks from her home. Police believe that man is the one that took her. Beth's dad was a Wilkinsburg police officer, and he, along with dozens of other coworkers, friends, and volunteers, began searching the area. Robert Payne was a police chief of Edgewood Boroughs. In 1977, he was an investigator with the Allegheny County Police. Excuse me, he was working the... Excuse me, guys. Robert Payne is the police chief of Edgewood Boroughs. In 1977, he was an investigator with the Allegheny County Police. He was working the day Beth went missing. He said the Allegheny County superintendent at the time offered manpower to the Wilkinsburg police chief. Oh, goodness, guys, I'm struggling here. I remember the superintendent specifically telling him, I got nearly 300 police officers. I'll turn them all on. We'll do whatever we can. Unfortunately, as things were progressing that day, he decided not to bring us all in, said Payne. To this day, Payne believes that was a critical mistake in the investigation. As the days turned into weeks and then months, Beth's mom continued to hold out hope. I think I convinced myself that she was going to come home and she was going to be okay. So sad. Almost 16 months to the day after Beth vanished from Wilkinsburg, a man walking his dog near a cemetery in Monroeville, 7 miles from her home, stumbled upon a shallow grave with Beth's remains. An autopsy revealed that Beth had been stabbed multiple times in the chest. According to newspaper reports from the time, police arrested a North Hills man and initially charged him with kidnapping, but then released him when his alibi checked out. He had a witness and store receipts showing that he was in Johnstown, Pennsylvania on the day that Beth was abducted. Payne said the strongest lead came from an elderly neighbor who said she saw the little girl talking to a man in a blue sedan with red and white plates just blocks from her home on the day she was abducted. Police suspected it may have been Ohio license plates. They tracked out a car matching the description at a local hotel. It was registered to a car rental agency, and the agent said the car had not been rented on the day of the abduction. There hasn't been any justice, and to be truthful, I think someday there will be. I think someday there will be when we least expect it, Donna Barr said. I tried to connect with Beth. I was not able to connect with her. However, for whatever reason, I was being told that she was born again. So I'm assuming that means she's back on Earth and she's not available right now. Okay. So let me tell you what I was getting. I was seeing a priest, but for whatever reason, I was getting that he wasn't directly connected to Beth's disappearance. So why was I seeing him? I'm not sure. Maybe, I just realized when I did my research, maybe he was a priest that they thought did it. Because I think there was like a priest that everybody suspected. Okay, duh. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. I don't feel like he was connected to her, but I do feel like he harmed kids. Okay? Oh, that was the thing. He had a car that matched the description, and they had like Ohio plates, which are red and white. That's what, okay. That makes sense why I was seeing him. Okay, I was getting the name Ed like crazy, and I was seeing a gravesite. And I'm wondering, there's nothing written on the headstone, but I'm wondering if maybe he's the murderer and he's dead now. but I was getting the name Ed so strong, okay? But here was the other weird thing. I kept seeing a man in a police uniform. So I don't know if Ed is possibly this police officer that I'm seeing, and if he's the one that did this, or if Ed is the one that did this, because I feel like this person that I'm seeing that's buried, I, for whatever reason, feel like he was a bad guy, like he hurt kids. So I don't know if that's Ed and he's deceased. I don't know. It sucks to get this kind of information and not be able to figure any of this out. It's very frustrating. It's just such a sad case. She was just such a cute little girl. Walking home from school for Thanksgiving break, minding her own damn business, and poof, she's gone, right? 2 years later, they find her body. Sad case, you guys. I hate cases with kids. It just throws me off my game. Yeah. So be nice, be kind, stay safe, stay sane, stay healthy. I hope everybody's doing good. And that about does it for me. Bye, guys.